Okay, if we discuss this point, so before proceeding this question, I want to point out some point whenever you see the graphical question. So you have to note down all the point that is provided in the graph. That is, in this case, what is provided? 8 at t बराबर pi by 4. It is given it is equal to 0 ampere. Okay, and another point, it max equal to 1 by root 2, and third point that is given, it min is equal to 1 by root 2 ob minus का. Okay, anything else is given? No. And it is asking about the z value, and already in option they provided the it should be capacitor or inductor. So whenever you are thinking about the capacitor or inductor, there is always comes one point, that is a frequency, because if it will be capacitor, so what will the value of impedance? That is 1 upon j omega c. If it is an inductor, this is a normal discussion actually. So value of z is equal to z omega L. Means we have to knowledge about the omega. So from omega, from you where you can take this. What is the standard equation? Sin omega t. Here omega is equal to 1. You find the value of omega. They provided the condition. These two condition, important condition. Maximum value 1 by root 2. And now first go with the inductor, because inductor is easy to solving, easy to solve. Okay, so I'm just going with the inductor. So what is the current value? That is it bt upon 1, resistor value is 1, series with z. I don't know about the z. If z is, उसको मैंने क्या इंडक्टर बोल दिया. So resultant sin t upon 1 plus z omega L. This is it. Okay, and already omega is equal to 1. Sin t z L. Omega is equal to already 1. And for the first case I am taking inductor also 1. El is equal to 1. Let's see coming or not. Okay, so sin t upon 1 plus j. If we find the magnitude, what will be the magnitude? In form of polar we have to represent. So what will be the polar form? Some kind of this, no? And some kind of कुछ फेस होगा. बट इफ़ यू फाइंड द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ दिस, साइन की मैक्सिमम वैल्यू कितनी होती है? 1. एंड व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ दिस? दैट इज 1 by root. So it is satisfying, that's why answer is B. Whenever you see the question related to graph, you have to point down, note down all the point that is given in the graph. And in this particular there is two conditions they are provided, capacitor and inductor. So you have to solve both the, from which you are getting the answer. Okay. अच्छा, इस क्वेश्चन से एक क्वेश्चन और याद है. देर इज सिमिलर प्रॉब्लम, दैट इज दिस वन. आई वॉन्ट टू एक्सप्लेन दिस वन ऑल्सो. अगेन फ्रॉम ग्राफ, which kind of information they provided? RE Z at omega is equal to infinity, they provided 2 kilo ohm. Don't forget about the unit. And RE Z at omega is equal to 0, they provided 5 kilo ohm. Okay, now what is the j omega from the circuit? R1 plus R1 this. Okay, and in case of capacitor value of impedance, that is 1 by j omega c. Agree or not? Okay, if find the equivalent R1, sorry, R2 j omega c plus 1, it will come, and already given omega is equal to 0, it is coming 5. So 5 R1 upon, if we put omega is equal to 0 na, so it will be 0 and 1. This is R2 and another part R1, means R1 plus R2 is equal to 5. There is only one option where R1 plus R2 is 5, so answer should be this one. If there is any ambiguity, you can solve another point also from this. And yeah, I guess we don't have to solve other point, we are directly getting the answer. So please note down these 2 points while solving any kind of graphical question. I will discuss another point also, but keep in mind these two. Okay, thank you.